gotten a letter in the mail saying that your data has been compromised. I know we both got one of these recently, so you at home are certainly not alone.
Yeah, and when you read through it, it's very confusing because you don't know which
Comes
company.
from a law firm.
Exactly, yeah. So so it's leading a lot of confusion and questions. So NBC 10's Gabrielle Cracciolo, she wanted to get some answers for you, so she spent the day working on the story. Gabrielle, what did we find?
Well, many of us in the newsroom were among those to get one of these letters, but the real head scratcher is that none of us had ever heard of or done direct business with the law firm involved in this data breach.
Dismayed, like how does this happen?
This week, Richard Serra was one of many to open a concerning piece of mail. It was from Prospect Medical, saying his personal information may have been compromised during a data breach.
It's just very shocking to get a letter from a company you've never even heard of, saying your information has been taken.
A similar letter from the law firm Kirkland & Ellis notified thousands of others their data had been compromised while the firm was using a third-party software.
Data breaches are so frequent that these letters are becoming very commonplace.
Doug Alexander is the director of Rhode Island College's Institute for Cybersecurity and Emerging Technologies. He says third-party software companies are often the targets of these attacks.
Because there's a lot bigger payoff, right, than simply attacking a single law firm or a single manufacturing company.
That also makes it hard to figure out how your data got involved.
It's difficult because there's no organization that exists in total isolation. In your newsroom and here at the college, we use dozens of different software packages, and we connect to many other different partners via the internet. And it's really difficult to be an isolated entity and not have partners.
In both of these instances, the letters don't explain how or why the company had the personal information to begin with. There's toll-free numbers you can call with questions, but the representatives who answered the phones couldn't explain the connection to us either. And our attempts to get in contact with both companies have gone unanswered.
Very frustrating.
Now, we've reached out to the Rhode Island Attorney General's office and the Department of Health to see if perhaps they've used the law firm or health company involved in these data breaches. Multiple spokespeople tell me they're looking into it, but so far no definitive answer on what the connection between the people receiving these letters and the company is. And coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, the advice from experts if you've gotten one of these letters. In studio, Gabrielle Caracciolo, NBC 10 News.